2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. We'll see the Golden State Warriors facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Now here's Payton. Now Golden State's starting five. We've got Chamberlain. Durant is out there with Barry. Then there's Stephen Curry. To the inside. Allen passes to Kemp. No good there. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Here's Barry. Second shot opportunity, and it's good for two.
There's just so many ways to score the basketball. Barry is one of the more inventive scorers the NBA has ever seen. Inside, outside, mid-range. He does not get rattled.
Now here's Durant. That one wide left.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
The pass to Durant. Up top, Chamberlain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They double-team Chamberlain. And stolen by Payton. Here's the drive. The Warriors pull it in.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And then Durant with the jam.
I think you underestimate the strength of Kevin Durant. Despite his slender frame, able to power through for the and one.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Durant.
You have to admire Kevin Durant's resilience. Few stars could bounce back from a serious injury like he did and return looking the same.
Inside, here's Allen. Pass to Payton. Just 5 on the clock. There's Allen. That's good on the assist from Payton.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Curry against Payton. He's covered by Kemp. Chamberlain, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in.
I love when Durant attacks with confidence, especially when he's this close inside.
Curry looking around.
Foul. Sean Kemp. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Assisted.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Curry against Payton. And he lobs it up, and it's Kemp with the jam.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
Curry dishes to KD. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
13 foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Westbrook. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk to Golden State's head coach. This is the first meeting of the year between these two teams, and he said he wants to rely on defense to set the tone. He told me if we can disrupt their offensive flow early and deny them easy looks, I think we can wear them down over the course of the night to get the win. All right, Kevin, back to you.
Can't fault him for that, David. Thank you. Trying to take command of this game, Greg, using their defense as the catalyst.
Kevin, I love the approach. So many teams come in with an offensive mindset. These guys are flipping the script.
They look to get stops, but they also look to create some turnovers, which can lead to easy runouts.
Warriors leading by 6. Curry finds KD. The three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Westbrook. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Good on the shot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Westbrook. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Drives to the hoop. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Thunder trailing by 10. Now Westbrook. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Allen. KD looking around. They can't stop the run with that one.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Poked away. And there's the try. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Thunder making a switch here. Haywood's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Thunder trailing by 12. Payton outside. Down low. Here's Allen. Chamberlain with the block. Stolen by Haywood. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Payton kicks to Allen. Here's Sigma. And the layup falls.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Curry against Payton. Curry passes to Chamberlain. The layup missed. And so here is Oklahoma City, trailing by 10. Here's Payton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
To the paint. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Westbrook to the inside. And it's blocked. Here's Barry. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Westbrook. Down by 12. Durant deciding where to go with it. Over Allen. Here's Barry. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by Wilt Chamberlain.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
George is checked in for Oklahoma City. Johnson comes in for Payton. Johnson outside. Now here is Haywood. He's covered closely. Offensive rebound. Sigma. A second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Rick Barry. That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Thunder, Jack Sigma. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Ellis is checked in for the Thunder. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Mullen with the ball. And the pass to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Over Johnson. It's hauled in by Sigma. Thunder trailing by 12. Right side, George. Durant with some nice D. And Curry has it in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
For 3.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Got a piece of it.
You know, I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Oklahoma City ball.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Lewis is checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Green, he's checked in for Barry. Here's Johnson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Driving inside. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And Curry has it in the corner. Here's KD. Doesn't go for him. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
George, that's a two-pointer. Oklahoma City the rebound. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Outside Curry. Offline with his three.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Durant, the pass to Green. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists now in this one.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here is Haywood. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. 4 on the clock. No good with the elbow jumper.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Curry finds Durant. Shoots it up. Offensive rebound, and he goes in for the dunk.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now, here is George. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To halt the run, it's rebounded by Golden State. Thurman's got 4 rebounds in this game. Right side, Mullen over Ellis. Mullen's shot is off.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Ellis, the pass to Lewis. Shoots over Curry, and it doesn't even draw iron. Warriors leading by 19. Wide open shot is on the money. Curry's got 5 points so far.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Kicks it out to Johnson. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They get a hand on it. Here's George trying to get open as Haywood. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. And the Warriors making a change here. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. Green with the block.
Green really puts forth a ton of effort on the defensive side. Always a shot blocking threat.
To the lineup for your Thunder, Fred Brown.
One second left. That shot off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
and you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Warriors leading by 21. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Draymond Green is out there with Richardson. Then it's Mullen. And it's Thurman in at the 5. Now here's Durant following the miss by Chris Mullen.
He covers so much ground with every stride. Hard to get into position against KD.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
City, Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Because of his talent, any team KD is on, they will always have a chance to compete.
Good on both. Warriors leading by 19 points. Knocked away and stolen by Williams. The shot off that time, and Golden State will go the other way with it.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to Thurman. Here's Floyd. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected, and he gets it back. From deep, Green. The rebound by Kemp.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Lewis misses. And it's the Warriors on the break. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Kemp with the steal. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's KD. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 6 points for KD.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Floyd. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Thurman. It's tipped. KD finds Williams. Back to Durant. Over Green. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Going inside. And Green slams it in.
The luxury of having a 4 who can put the ball on the deck. Draymond exploiting the matchup there.
Here's Brown. Trying to get open as Lewis. And it's Brown missing.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Offensive rebound. And he jams it with authority.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Ray Allen is checked in for Lewis. Now here's Williams. Inside, here's Allen. The Warriors pull it in. Chamberlain got 5 rebounds tonight. He's covered by Brown. Chamberlain with it. He's against Allen. A fadeaway J off the mark.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Warriors leading by 21. Down low. Here's Green. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Aggressive, working for the high percentage shot. Draymond understands this game.
Here's KD. And finished off by KD.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Here's Floyd. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Over Kemp. Kemp with the rebound. Kemp's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brown drives in, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Thunder shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Fred Brown taking 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Brown. Russell Westbrook in for Williams. And the Warriors also making a change. Barry's checked in for Green. So he gets them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Floyd. Pass to Barry. 3-pointer. Here's Chamberlain. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Westbrook. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Payton's checked in. The Warriors making a switch here. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Warriors leading by 23. Guarded by KD. Thompson in the corner. 6 to shoot. Over Westbrook. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Thompson's got his first basket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Allen outside. Here's Payton. The Warriors pull it in. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. And here are the Warriors now. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Out to the right wing. Good D by Westbrook. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Oklahoma City. The shot by Payton, no good. Allen against Hardaway. Covered by Payton. Allen with the rebound, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder, Jack Sigma.
Oklahoma City on D. Chamberlain kicks to Hardaway. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Now Hardaway following Ray Allen's three-point attempt. Hardaway dishes to Thompson. Outside Hardaway. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Westbrook. Makes it off the glass.
And this team encourages Westbrook to look to score inside. You can see why with these results.
Thompson outside. Back to Hardaway. Golden State moving the ball around. The shot's good from Barry.
The assist.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Payton. The Warriors making the shot.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Tipped away. With the teardrop. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Thompson in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Outside Kemp. Releases from 15. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Covered by Payton. Good D by Payton. And the Thunder with the possession here. In the corner, it's Westbrook. No good with the triple. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 15-6 run.
Clever ball movement by Klay Thompson, getting the rock to a guy with a better look.
Barry's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Here's Payton. Here's Sigma. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Sigma's got 6 points. Defended by Allen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Russell Westbrook.
First team foul.
The Warriors have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Number 11 at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Haywood's checked in, and Georgia subbed in for Ray Allen. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Payton right side. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Payton's got his second basket.
Hitting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump, but it looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Thurman. Curry fires from way outside. It's hauled in by George.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Durant with the steal. Here he goes. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Payton.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
George with the bucket.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
Curry against Johnson. Curry can't get it to go.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
And it's George missing.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
From 18 feet away, and it's George again missing. Durant the pass to Mullen. He takes it in. It's blocked. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Rashard Lewis, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Ellis comes in for Gary Payton. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Mullen. The offensive rebound. Thurman tries yet again. He takes it up and lays it in. Thurman's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Durant the pass to Thurman. Lets it go from deep. And Kevin Durant good for 3.
3 points.
KD's got 6.
At the arc, Kevin Durant is totally in his comfort zone. Nothing could shake him off that look.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Warriors ahead, delivering the blowout. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench. And these guys deliver.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game plan. Some guys were improvising when they should have been making the next pass. But hey, not looking good out there.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Wilt Chamberlain.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We've got Russell Westbrook. Sean Kemp is out there with Durant. Then there's Allen. And it's Payton in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now, here is Chamberlain. And the shot goes down. Chamberlain got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Warriors. Westbrook passes to Kemp. Now here's Durant to the middle and slam dunk by Kemp.
And to this day, I still marvel at the skill level of KD. A player of his size able to navigate the pick and roll and deliver to a teammate.
Now here's Curry. And here is Durant. Back to Curry from deep. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Curry's got 8.
What can you say? If he starts hitting them from that range, there's nothing you can do.
Payton finds Westbrook. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Chamberlain trying to get open. KD's shot is good. 8 points for him.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Left side, Durant. Puts it up from 15. The Warriors pull it in. To the paint, here's Barry, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Such a clever facilitator. Steph Curry is fantastic at noticing when his teammates are uncovered.
Now here's Peyton. Oklahoma City moving it around. KD on the wing. Bucket is good.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Peyton against Curry. Passes it to Chamberlain. They double-team Chamberlain. Here's Curry. The three from KD. No good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Allen passes to Kemp. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Durant up top. He's got 12. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. There's the dish to Curry. Here's Barry. Chamberlain trying to get open. And he recovers it.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Westbrook passes to Kemp. And here is Durant. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And the Warriors making a change here. Richardson's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. 2 on the clock. Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Now Kevin Durant. From deep three-point range, the three-pointer is right on target. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's why Durant's one of the best scorers in the game. I don't know how the defense stops that.
Back to Curry. Lets it go from 14. Here's Barry, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Warriors?
I mean, a fantastic game for them in open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
One shot. One shot.
Westbrook with it. Into the lane. Yep, it counts. Westbrook's got his second basket of the game.
And I think the contact helps Westbrook. I mean, so competitive. This guy invites that bump.
Outside, Davis. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Davis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Floyd. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And he doesn't just have one of the best nicknames in the NBA. He's got some of the best skills as well. Sleepy Floyd is capable of putting on a show if he catches fire on the floor.
The Warriors have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
first free throw is good. A different look for Oklahoma City. Brown is checked in for Westbrook. And it's Williams in for Payton. And so he makes both from the line. And the Thunder with possession. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Durant dishes to Brown. Allen for three. Warriors with the rebound. Barry's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Floyd. Left side, Davis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
Warrior substitution, Nate Thurman.
Here is Williams. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Allen outside. Outside Kemp. Here's Brown. Takes it inside. And that one good.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Here's Floyd. He's covered by Brown. Floyd passes to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, we all know Rick Barry can create for himself, but we get to see there what kind of passing skills he also possesses. What a sensational feed.
Kept alive. Here's Kemp. Oh! And that one is hammered home.
The ultimate man-child. Kemp, one of the most flamboyant finishers in our league.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Golden State moving it around. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Outside Durant. Poke loose. Davis against Williams. Floyd. Here's Thurman. That one goes in. Thurman's got 10 points.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
Richardson gets a wide open look. And another three for Golden State.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Now here's Brown. Baron Davis unable to get his shot to go. And there's the pass to Williams. Now here's Durant. They need this, and that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 17.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Pass to Davis. Here's Thurman. Kemp with the rebound. Kemp's got 8 rebounds in this game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Richardson outside. They get it back. And a strong finish with two hands.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then follows it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Now here's Durant. He's got 17. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there.
One shot.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And Zoelos will bring it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Lays it up off the glass. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
On the wing, Thompson. Defended by George. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson against George. Here's Thurman. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Sikma's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's George. Good D by Thompson. To the inside. And the officials call a traveling violation. Some changes for Golden State. KD's checked in for Barry. And Curry subbed in for Hardaway.
Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry.
Johnson surveying the floor. Passes to George. Here's Lewis. That one's not going to go. And Golden State will come the other way. Curry against Johnson. Curry passes to Thurman. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Johnson. The shot comes out. Mullen with the defensive effort. Johnson's gotten just 1 of 7 of his shots to go. Here's Thompson. Excellent D there from George. And here now the Thunder.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Green is checked in for the Warriors.
First team foul. Warriors substitution, Draymond Green.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Thompson against George. 5 on the clock. Looking to end his cold spell. And George with the stuff.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
Curry fires from way outside. No good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Curry's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts from long range to fall from here. Time now for an injury report.
Hey guys, the Thunder's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He's got an injury to his elbow, specifically his elbow joint, and it looks like it's a pinched nerve.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Mullen is out there with Durant. Then it's Curry. Then it's Thompson. And it's Green in at the 5 down low. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. George, no good. Green against Ellis. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Lewis. There's the pass to Ellis. Down low. Kicks it out to Johnson. Ellis outside. Clock at 6. Here's Sigma. Warriors with the rebound. Pass to Thompson. Inside. Durant. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And that's now 10 points for Kevin Durant.
I love when Durant attacks with confidence, especially when he's this close inside.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. There's Ellis with the 3-ball. Knocks down the 3-ball. Ellis has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Thompson passes to Green. Back to Thompson. Puts it up. It's hauled in by Sigma. Sigma's got his 6th rebound on the night. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
The consummate team player, Paul George, is an excellent leader, and he's cool to let others lead also.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Haywood's checked in. And both free throws good for Paul George. Smooth sailing for Golden State. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Nice shot by Thompson.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
George looking around. Over Thompson. And that one hits back iron. Here's Curry. Sinks that one from the post.
We know about Stephen Curry's pregame dribbling ritual. He showed him off right there on that play.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Sigma. Outside, George. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Mullen. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Thompson misses. And Zoelos will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Davis is checked in for Curry.
Baron Davis.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Haywood. And it's Durant with the rebound. Outside Mullen. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Golden State ball.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. 6 to shoot. Thompson from long range.
And the shooting percentage, it's taken a dip in this second half.
George against Mullen. And here is Ellis. Johnson outside. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from KD. Mullen with the three, drops in the tray.
That's Draymond staying alert, recognizing the defense breakdown.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside for George. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
His first
I don't get it. He was so efficient in the first half, 0 turnovers, but since the break, he's been a disaster.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Brown, he's checked in for George, and it's Williams in for Dennis Johnson. Richardson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Now here's Davis. Green, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Personal foul.
They are just killing him on the
For
interior.
the Warriors, Draymond Green, shooting one.
One shot. One shot.
The way Draymond carries himself, plays with a chip on both shoulders, which can be good and bad.
Brown outside to stop the drought. Good work defensively by Richardson.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Passes it to Haywood. The Warriors pull it in. Durant's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And it's Green with the jam.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Brown's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Durant, again, Golden State.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
There's the lob to the hoop, and it's sent back by KD. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. And the Warriors making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Now the pass to Williams. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Over Hardaway. They get it again. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Now Williams takes the 13-footer. Another shot, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Haywood, the turnaround jumper. Counted.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
To the middle, here's Green. It's blocked. Davis against Williams. Feeds it to Haywood. No good that time. Nice defense from KD. Here's Green. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside Williams. With the floater, and it's good on the layup.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Davis against Williams. 16 feet away. It's hauled in by Sigma. Sigma's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Ellis, the pass to Haywood. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Here's Williams. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Haywood's got 4 points this quarter.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Outside, Green. Pass to Richardson. Outside, Hardaway. Goes back up. He lays it in.
Tim Hardaway.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused, and he's staying active.
There's two things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Now here's Brown. Hardaway with the steal. And he drives in. Haywood with the block. Brown against Durant. Brown right side. Dishes it to Haywood. Durant with the steal. Shoots it. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Assisted, Baron Davis.
Williams with the ball. Haywood.
Every game Haywood plays, I wish good luck to whoever has the job of keeping him off the boards, because it's literally impossible. He is a driven player on the backboard.
Spencer Haywood, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Haywood. Rashard Lewis. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Warriors making a switch here. And so Haywood nails both of them. Smooth sailing for Golden State. Outside Hardaway. Driving in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Hardaway has got 4 points in the quarter.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Here's Brown. Banked in off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Thurman's shot is good.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Williams looking around. And that's going to be a travel.
2 minutes.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Ellis is checked in for Oklahoma City. Ellis against Hardaway. And he banks in the layup.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
And here now the Thunder. Lewis outside. Pass to Sigma. Now here is Haywood, guarded by Green. Green with the block. Here's Davis. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Five to shoot. He kicks it to Green. That one, no good. And here are the Thunder now. Lewis passes to Williams. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. It's good. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Now here's Davis. Outside Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Davis down low. Haywood covering. Davis! Passes it to Hardaway. From deep. It's hauled in by Sigma. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Williams against Davis. Goes up on the high post. Misses off the left iron. Now here is Hardaway. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.